Okay, well, another issue that came up this week that's also kind of hard to talk about. Well, let's go to what Hillary Clinton said, because she riled up the usual suspects when she said, extreme views about women, we expect that from some of the terrorist groups. We expect that from people who don't want to live in the modern world, but it's a little hard to take coming from Republicans who want to be the President of the United States. Now, obviously, this upset a lot of people because they said she was comparing Republicans to terrorists. Not really, but considering that Republicans...
It looked that way. That's okay.
You think so?
It sounds like it.
Well, I mean, considering that... Well, she said, we expect this from people who don't want to live in the modern world and terrorist groups. Considering that there are now three... And by the way, the Republicans are threatening to shut down the government over Planned Parenthood clinics. There are three Republicans now, Walker, Huckabee, and Rubio, who have taken the abortion debate to a place from, I think, extremism to absolutism, where they are saying, even in the case of the life of the mother, we do not perform an abortion. That is a little, I'm sorry, but terroristy.
Well, I don't think it's, I don't have to say that. I don't think that's as unnerving as when we see pictures that are coming out from Planned Parenthood and people talking about selling body parts and how to get a fetus out of a woman's body so it'll be a whole body, but that's so they can sell the parts. That's a little unnerving too.
Whoa. Yeah. First of all, it's legal.
No, it's not. It's not legal to sell body parts.
Well,
those fetuses or anything else.
They're not selling the part. First of all, we're talking about hundreds of dollars. They're covering the cost of shipping and handling because, yes, fetal tissue has been very valuable in solving a lot of medical problems. The 1954 Nobel Prize went to someone who worked in fetal tissue. They work with AIDS. They work with Parkinson's disease. They work with muscular dystrophy. This is not, they're not, you know, you make it sound like they're killing babies and selling them to carnivals.
You're trying to tell me that that's what these body parts are being sold for?
Of course that's what they're being sold for. And they're not body parts. They're fetal tissue. Body parts. Make it sound like Frankenstein is in there.
They are body parts.
They're not body parts.
Listen, if you can identify an organ of the body, then that is a body part, and people who are going to Planned Parenthood
the reason
saying
we're having this conversation at all is because it has become the popular way of trying to attract a certain base of voters to a Republican candidate's election, and it is truly political demagoguery of the very worst kind. Because caught in the crossfires of that demagoguery are real women who are losing their access to vital and important reproductive health care in this country. It happened in the state of Texas. Texas has defunded Planned Parenthood, and we saw the outfall of that. Approximately 180,000 women lost the only health care that they had in our state. And we're not talking about abortion clinics. We're talking about family planning, reproductive health care, cancer screenings, women who will now have cancer.
There are 9,000 clinics in the United States that provide those services for women.
Well,
and by the way, let me just note,
they will shut down.
You think the summer of Trump was wild?
Let me make one point, and that is, when you say that all of us who believe we're against abortion are doing it for only political reasons, listen, people can honestly disagree. People can honestly disagree with each other.
Okay, let's get to the honest disagreement. First of all, to your point about, you mentioned all the things they do. Jeb Bush said yesterday, I for one don't think Planned Parenthood ought to get a penny because they're not actually doing women's health issues.
This is the fight this fall.
Sounds like they might be.
97% of what they do, 97% is in the arena of reproductive, contraceptive, and women health care. Only 3% of their work is in the abortion care
And he's the
field.
smart Bush?